Hi everyone, welcome to the channel. So you might have some fears and the universe wants to let you know that they are not true. So in today's reading, we are going to be exploring that. As usual, you have 3 different options to choose from. You can pause this video and choose the option you feel most drawn to. I will go ahead and get started with pile number 1. Hi everyone, so if you chose image 1 as your option, then this is your reading. I'll start with shuffling your tarot cards. Pile 1, okay. Pile 1. Any fears you have which the universe wants you to know that this isn't true. Any reassurance, any guidance for pile 1 from the spirit guides, the universe. I feel like there might be some delay. So, pile 1, you have Temperance. You have Page of Crystals, which is Page of Pentacles reversed. You have Magician reversed. And you have 4 of Wands. So pile 1, for some of you, you might have maybe received an offer or an opportunity, or maybe a hope of an opportunity, and I feel like after that things didn't progress. It's like somebody told you that they have something for you, and the situation can differ for each and every one of you, but it feels like there was not a promise but kind of like a communication about something which someone was planning to offer you, or they told you about it, and after that you didn't receive any communication, or it's just that things didn't seem to progress. But that 4 of Wands card is telling me that this is a commitment which is meant for you, which is going to come to you. So for most of you, this is related to career, and somebody promised you something or talked about something, but it feels like delay here. But for a few of you, it might be about a communication of commitment from a friend or a partner. But I feel like either way, especially if this is career related, I feel like it is coming to you. So don't be discouraged by the delays. And pile 1, I know it's easier said than done, but try not to engage too much with critical self-talk. Just don't affirm to yourself that you will not get it. And I mean, we all do that. It's kind of like we are trying to protect ourselves by accepting the worst case scenario so that when it happens, it won't affect us that much. So it's like a safety mechanism for us. But this universe wants you to know that try not to engage too much with that self-affirmation where you are telling yourself that it was not for you either way. So try not to say that or engage with that. And again, easier said than done, but the fact that you are aware, it will really help you, because next time if this thought comes up, you will think about this, that this is not what you want to engage with. Yeah, I feel like this talk, this inner critic, I feel like it's causing imbalance. So yeah, try not to engage too much with this inner critic, which is, to be honest, trying to protect you from a potential disappointment. So pile 1, you got Alchemist as your pre-shuffled card. Light attribute, transformation of base motives and goals into golden wisdom. Shadow attribute, misuse of the power and knowledge that come through spiritual practice. Pile 1, I don't know why, but I got this affirmation in my head, and it's interesting because I have not tried my hands on affirmations and things like that, but I still got this affirmation in my head, so it might be for you. And it is something like, I attract what's best for me. So if you're right now attracting something specific, and sometimes it is really helpful to attract something specific because it comes faster than I would say vague manifestation. But for you right now, your guides, this universe, or whoever you believe in, wants you to be a little more general with your manifestation. So you can use affirmations where you are saying something along the lines of, I attract what's best for me. I always attract what's best for me. And like this card literally says, you might be an alchemist. You might have this power to transform something into golden wisdom. So pile 1, I did a quick automatic writing session for you, and you got some keywords. So you have sore throat, so some of you might be dealing with that. Then you have small, then you have showing or snowing, so it might be snowing where you live. Then you have rare honor. Yeah, it reminds me that maybe you are soon receiving something which is a really, you will feel like you're honored to be receiving that. Something which is rare, something which not everyone gets. Then you have smash. Then you have soon, so this might be happening soon for you. Then you have hours of, so maybe you're working on something for hours. You are working really hard on something. And that Alchemist card also has this image where this girl is, it looks like she's really focused on something. So yeah, you might be really focused on something, working really hard for hours and hours. Then you have husk. Then you have roamer or roam. Maybe one or two of you might be a nurse. Then you got mundane. Then you have nominee. So maybe it's just nominee or it's house nominee. Then you have hone. Then you have Mercury. So Mercury might be a really significant planet in your birth chart. Mercury element. Yeah, you have a really youthful energy, pile 1. Mercury might be really dominant in your chart. Then you again have mundane, but instead of dane, you have done. So maybe you're doing something which was important for you to do, but at the same time, it was not stimulating enough for you, for your brain. It was kind of boring for you, but you are finally doing it, and yeah, it's done. Then you have Juno. I don't know much about Western astrology or tropical astrology, but I think there's something called Juno. It might be significant for you, pile 1. So pile 1, any messages from the universe about a fear they have, which is not true. So you have Sun, 12th house, and Virgo. something subconscious might be coming to light soon. And it was something which was affecting your daily life, your daily routine. Also, for a few of you, if you were promised something in your job, then take this as a message for you from the universe that it is coming to you. So even if there are delays, still it is coming for you because it is for you. Yeah, I keep getting this energy that there might be some delays. It's like something kind of, I just heard, piqued your interest. Something attracted you, and then there are no communications around it or something like that. So pile 1, which fears are not true? Any messages from the universe, source, the creator? Okay, so you have contract reversed, and you have indecision. Maybe indecision is the reason behind this delay. And for some of you, maybe you are confused if you should accept this specific contract, this specific offer. Yeah, you might be confused about it. So I want to pull a clarifier if you should consider this contract or if you should look more into it or anything. Any messages for pile 1? What they need to know about this? I feel like your cards are taking too long to come out. You have 10 of Cups. Amazing. Yeah, this card is all about all of your wishes coming true, and you being blessed by so much in your life, emotional fulfillment and everything like that. Your overall well-being. Yes, I feel like, of course, use your own intuition, but take this as a sign that it might be really emotionally fulfilling for you. I feel like you're soon going to make this decision. If you are in this indecisive phase, and if all of this indecision or delays are connected to the other person, the other party, I feel like soon they are going to decide that they want to offer this to you. Pile 1. Any messages for pile 1 from the universe about a fear they have? You have ancestors and generations. Yeah, when I saw that generations word, I got generational wealth in my head. So I feel like for a few of you, this might be, this job or whatever this might be so stable and secure that it might set you up for your life. Some of you might even find a really good community there. I also feel like your ancestors might also be behind you getting all these blessings. So pile 1, you're being called to connect with the ancestors because I feel like they might be behind you getting all these blessings. But yes, if this is a specific job or a specific career, a business or anything like that, I feel like you're going to be finding your community, and some of them might be with you for a really long time. That generational wealth message seemed so big that I was even hesitating to say this, but maybe it's true. Maybe you will be receiving so much wealth that you are set for your life, your entire life, or even your future generations. I also feel like if all of this is resonating, that you have applied for something or you were offered something, I feel like you had in this field or this specific contract or whatever this is, I feel like there were many people who are after this, and maybe that's the reason why it's being delayed. Pile 1, this fear is not true. Any messages from the universe? This fear is not true. Yeah, I just keep feeling that your cards are coming up really slow. Intuition. Each person's road to the inner Lord is extraordinary and personal. How liberating to listen inside and sense moment to moment what's needed. You also have divine abundance on the bottom of your deck. So yeah, for some of you, this will generate so much wealth for you. Pile 1. I feel like your intuition is really strong. You already know what's going to happen for most of you. But it's just that sometimes fear clouds your judgment, clouds your whole perception of seeing things. So maybe that's why you are kind of confused. Pile 1. This fear is not true. These fears are not true. Pile 1. Any messages from the universe, the spirit guides, God? You have Camel. Resourceful, independent, knows oneself. The camel can handle absolutely anything, as it carries a wealth of nourishment within. This wondrous creature is self-reliant and handles challenge with ease. Even in the face of excess heat, judgment, or anger, the camel searches inside for the cool elixir of water to calm the situation. The camel represents the ultimate form of bringing opposites into balance, fire and water, and being responsible for one's own reactions. The camel is a wonderful traveler and is especially fond of trips to faraway lands. When in balance, calm, content sparkle an eye. When out of balance, dehydrated, lacks vitality, to bring into balance a pilgrimage. 132 and 133. For a few of you, this opportunity might lead you to a different city or a different country. Yeah, I just noticed that moon on that camel card, and that again reminded me that your intuition is really strong. So I feel like most of you already know about this. Yeah, I just saw 11:11 on this camera timer, so that might be a sign for you to look out for. And 11:11 might mean that you are on the right path and this is manifesting for you. And I keep getting that message again and again that try not to engage with that negative self-talk, that inner critic, which keeps affirming things to you which are not true. So, pile 1. This fear is not true. Any messages? Pile 1. So you have soul retrieval. Soul retrieval is a practice that helps you recover a part of yourself, your energy, your enthusiasm, or your innocence that you have lost. You are one with creation. You have healed the cause of the pain you feel, so you do not need to dwell on it any longer. Really, it's true. If you are still hovering over an old wound, find a new flight path. Flight. Yeah, I feel like some of you might have to go to a different city or a different country, because flight reminded me of that again. A faraway land. Don't be distracted with the little stuff you have already mastered. Go for the big one, the journey back to Eden. Some of you might feel like you are not qualified enough. If that was resonating, that you have applied for something or you were offered something. And again, that's not true at all. The medicine. When did you compromise what you truly believed in to be loved or accepted by someone? Think back over your life and find the time or times when this happened. Vow never to compromise your integrity again. What have you agreed to in the name of love that you know is deeply wrong? Make it right this instant. Pile 1. This fear is not true. Any messages from the universe, source, the creator, pile 1, spirit guides. Transcendence. Transcend your mind's limitation and allow your soul's light to truly shine. Yeah, I feel like some of you don't think that you're capable, but your experience or your skills or anything else shows something completely different. I feel like you are limited in your mind, which is not true. I feel like some of you might not see yourself with clarity. I'm going to pull up one more card. Pile 1, any messages for pile 1? This fear is not true. Surrender. Surrender your need to control the outcome. Just be with life in the present moment. So again, easier said than done. But your guides, this universe, or whoever you believe in, are reminding you to always come back to the present moment. So even if your mind wanders a lot, or you start thinking, your thoughts are automatically generating in your head and they might not be good. You start ruminating. Your inner critic keeps telling you things which are not true. If that's the case, then just be aware of that and keep reminding yourself to come back to the present moment. That is a really beautiful practice which you can do, which we all can do. So pile 1, I will shuffle your letters. Pile 1, you might be seeing a lot of angel numbers because I just saw 2222 on the timer. So your guides, this universe, or whoever you believe in, might communicate to you with angel numbers these days. Horn. Yeah, like an announcement. Work from home. I feel like few of you might get this announcement because this horn is just over that camel card, which is about long distance travel or just travel in general. I feel like you might get this announcement that you are offered to go to a different city or a different country. For most of you, this feels like a long distance travel. Or maybe if you work from home, then you decide to go to a different country, to some place which is far away from where you are right now. Man. Nav. Yeah. This might not resonate with many of you, but I feel like for a few of you, you might have a childhood wound related to a man, because soul retrieval card was talking about inner child wound and man is just over that. So pile 1, I feel like you have the power to manifest anything you desire. Just keep bringing your focus back to the present moment, or at least try to. And the universe wants you to know that if there were some delays, then for most of you, you will get that offer. And some of you might even receive this announcement which is related to traveling or something around that. So pile 1, I will end this here. I hope you enjoyed this reading. I want to thank you, your spirit guides, for coming through. I hope you have a great day. Bye. Hi everyone. So if you chose image 2 as your option, then this is your reading. I will start with shuffling our tarot cards. Any messages from the universe, God, your spirit guides about this fear? Pile 2 have. Pile 2. Okay. Any guidance, any reassurance? So you have Page of Pentacles. Wait, you have Page of Pentacles, you have Four of Pentacles reversed, you have Ten of Cups reversed, and you have Three of Pentacles reversed. So pile 2, you got two pre-shuffle cards, Goddess and a blank card. Goddess light attribute, the feminine expressed through wisdom, nature, life force and sensuality. Shadow attribute, exploitation of the female nature and form. And then you have a blank card. I feel like for some of you, people might project a lot on you, because projection is everywhere. So I would say more than average. They try to project their ideas, their thoughts, for some of you, their fantasies on you. I also feel like you are one of those people who are not living with a lack mentality. So you know that universe has infinite supply for everyone. So because of that, I feel like you're not greedy, pile 2. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm also getting this message that in your workplace, some people might be a little jealous of you. I know this reading is supposed to be about a fear, which is not true, but this is coming through, so I have to say it. So pile 2, I feel like you have this beautiful balance of feminine energy, and because of that, and because the fact that you are not living with a lack mentality, you're not greedy, you know we have enough for everyone. And I feel like because of that, you might attract a lot of blessings to your life. Some of you might have really insane manifestation skills. So it's like you kind of like magic. It's like you generate something out of, I just heard thin air. So you kind of are like magical. So I feel like because of that, you manifest a lot, and you're not living life with this lack mentality. You're not greedy, and because of that, you get all these blessings. Or if you feel like you haven't received any blessing, then this is coming to you soon. You're soon going to be receiving so much blessings, pile 2. But with this beautiful energy, I mean, it's normal, I guess, to have a few people who try to project on you and who are kind of envious of not just a specific skill or something specific, just of your whole being. So this is nothing to be worried about, but this is coming through, so I have to say it. But wow, your energy is really beautiful, pile 2. So pile 2, I did a quick automatic writing session for you. Got some keywords. So you have snooze, hurt, sneer. So I'm sorry, pile 2, but this is coming through again, so I have to say it. I feel like there are few people, not many, and nothing to be worried about, but I feel like they put you on a pedestal. They see you as someone who is so like perfect. They want to be you, or they want to be with you. So it's like for them, you are this perfect being, and because of that, they might feel a little envious that why I'm not like that. And because of that envious nature, they might behave really weird with you. So because snooze is reminding me, let's just say someone texted you, this envious person, and you replied a little late. They feel really, really hurt because they already see you as someone who is perfect. They put you on a pedestal. So they get really hurt and they might snap at you. Sneer. Then you have swoon. Yeah, you're so charming. It's just some people cannot do anything than admire you. People just cannot look away. Especially you might attract many romantic offers. So that might be the reason why a few people they get a little envious. You have many secret admirers. They just cannot look away. I just get this vision that you are walking looking like a god or a goddess, and you are just shining so attractive, and these people are just, yeah, I just heard gawking. They are just staring at you. Then you have node, so something related to south node, or yeah, south node, because you have S node. You might also be kind of detached, and that makes these people want you even more. So that makes you even more attractive than you already are. Then you have wonder. Yeah, people wonder about you, who you are with romantically, your plans, everything. Then you have numbering, hosting. Why I'm not getting any fears? I have to pull some more cards. Hold on. Mushed up. Then you have now, homes, home. I feel like some of you might be a homebody, so you stay in your house a lot, and people know that, so that might be a topic of conversation. So when someone asks about you, they are like, well, this person might be at home, most probably. So pile 2, any fears which are not true from the universe, the spirit guides. You have Sagittarius, Jupiter, and 6th house. Yeah, this might be the first time I'm getting a little bit of fear, and this is so feeble. I don't know if I should even call them fears, but yeah, I'm getting 2 messages. Number 1, few of you might have this little bit of fear when you receive some blessings, that you will lose it because life happens and you might lose it in some way. Another message I'm getting for you is that some of you might be a little fearful that people are talking behind your back where you work. I mean, enemies is a big word, but you might feel like there are some people who don't want you to succeed, who don't want you to be happy where you work, specifically. So, pile 2. Any messages from the universe, God, source, creator, spirit guides? Any messages, any fears which are not true? Okay. So you have Magician. So you have Magician, and that card fell just over the pre-shuffle card, which includes that blank card. So again, that's confirming my message which I talked about earlier, that you have really impressive manifestation ability. So you can manifest anything out of thin air. It might feel like magic to other people. That's a really strong confirmation that you have insane manifestation abilities. So, and I also feel like one of the reasons behind that might be the fact that you are not coming from a lack mentality, you are not greedy, so you know that there is infinite supply and universe has so much for everyone. So yeah, that might really help your manifestation ability to be this intense. So pile 2, any messages which from the guides from the universe, any messages which they need to know. Wow, that is again a really big confirmation, and you already got a confirmation about your manifestation skills by this Magician card. But this creation, dream time, whatever you visualize, it's delivered right in front of you. Yeah, I got this metaphor in my head that it's like universe is Amazon, You just order something and you get it. It's so easy for you. So if you don't believe that you have this ability, then maybe this is a hidden, untapped potential of yours, that you can manifest anything out of nothing. So, message for pile 2 from the universe, from the source, the creator, from the spirit guides, signs. If you have any specific fear, which I'm not getting any intense fear, but if you have one, then I feel like you are right now getting signs about that. So keep observing. I feel like your dreams might also help you in this. So you are getting signs, you are getting synchronicities about this fear, and your dreams might also give you some significant information about this specific thing. So if you specifically had a dream about your co-workers, then there is something which is significant there. So yeah, keep that in mind, pile 2. You will get signs, and you should also keep your dreams in mind, because you might receive some really important information there. So pile 2, any messages for pile 2 about this fear? Any important messages they need to know about it? Messages for pile 2 about this fear. So you have beaver and you have zebra. Hard worker, loyal, tireless, family first. These good-natured and dependable creatures have infinite love and enthusiasm for family and express it by the way of the earth element. Although a beaver doesn't usually initiate a project once started, they will work steadily for weeks, months, or years to see it through, to bring into balance physical labor, selfless service. Eccentric, creative, visionary, zebra are the most precious of gems. They are young at heart, well cultured, have an undying curiosity about life. Their potent magic is contagious. Yes, that is confirming the same message. You are magical when it comes to manifestation. I feel like you can also, if you feel called to, you can also teach others about this, because this says that this magic is contagious. I feel like you can teach others too if you feel called to. Pile 2. You may soon find yourself in a faraway land, expanding your worldview while having a blast. So for a few of you, you might be visiting another country or relocating to another country. And you also have Sagittarius, which is about long distance travel. So few of you might have to relocate or visit another country or any place which is far away from where you live right now. And for a few of you, this might come through work. This opportunity might come through your work, your job. Zebras also like to contribute to the global health through environmental or volunteer work. This card may be a hint to pack your bags, to bring into balance an epic adventure or art. Both of these animals talked about selfless service or volunteering. So if you feel called to do that, then take this as a sign. Pile 2. Any fear? Any message about the fear they have, which is not true? Pile 2. Any messages about the fear they have, which is not true? I feel like you might get signs through animals too, because you have 3 animal cards. And you also have animal here, a tiger, you have a dragon, you have zebra, you have coyote, you have this beaver. Coyote is a symbol of sacred trickster, the one who provides detours for growth and understanding by ensuring that things don't go as planned. Divine deception to set you free from the shackles of that which doesn't serve you. Sometimes it appears that you will get everything you want, only to find that coyote brings you the opposite of what you hoped for. The lessons offered by coyote may at first appear confusing, but they are most sacred and always for highest good. And this card is just over signs card. So for some of you, I feel like you, in the past, you might have received signs for something and you went after it, but it didn't result in anything good, at least through your perception. But I feel like this is a message that might have appeared really confusing to you, that why you got all those signs, but they were, like this says, they are most sacred and always for your highest good. If Coyote calls to you, this is time to pay special attention to detours and disappointment, as they are true test of faith. If you recently experienced a disappointment, then this card is telling you that it is a sacred detour. You have set your intentions and turned them over to the Great Spirit, yet you may find yourself lost and confused when it appears you are being led off course, off the path leading you to your most cherished dreams and desires. Remember this. Coyote is a sacred trickster and may be leading you into challenges to ensure that you are ready to handle what you have set in motion. Oh, I feel like if that was resonating, that you got some messages, some signs about a specific thing and you went after it, but you didn't receive what you wanted out of it. I feel like this might be a really tough message to receive, but I feel like it was making you ready for something even better. So I don't know how that is going to play in your life, but because this card says to ensure that you are ready to handle what you have set in motion. Great growth and understanding comes to you when Coyote calls your name. Are you being seduced by what you think you desire? Could it be that more superficial, sparkly, shiny aspects of your ambition led you in this moment? Perhaps you feel that in order to get what you desire, you have to compromise yourself, control others, or manipulate situations to ensure your goal is met. Beware the shallow waters right now. Something or someone might pretend to be deep, but that doesn't make them so, no matter how seductive their superficial traits and how beautiful or sparkly they appear. All that glitters here will not turn up gold, no matter how many wishes you make to change that. This is a really specific message, but maybe there is a person who is appearing really shiny, charming. Yeah, I just heard love bomb. So maybe this person showers you with so many things. And again, this is a really specific message, might not resonate with most of you. But this card is talking about this shiny, charming person who is not that deep as they appear, as they show themselves to be. And you might get signs around this person too. So there might be a heads up that this person might not be that sincere, that deep. Pile 2. Any messages for pile 2? Any messages for pile 2? Courage. Live your life fearlessly with courage, strength, and determination. So pile 2, I will shuffle your letters. Work. Video. If you want to manifest something in your career, work related, I feel like this is a sign that you can. This work word is just over Magician card, that blank card. So I feel like you can manifest whatever you want when it comes to your work related situation. I mean, you can manifest anything in any area of your life, but this is just a confirmation that yes, you can. Video. If you feel called to share your work on social media, through YouTube, or through some platform which is all about videos, then you can take this as a sign to go forward. Bat. X. Maybe this makes sense to you, pile 2. So pile 2, the most impressive thing about you, I would say, is your ability to manifest anything out of nothing. That is really admirable, pile 2. And people really put you on a pedestal. They think you're perfect. They really admire you, pile 2. So you're definitely being called to use that manifestation skills to manifest all you desire when it comes to your work, especially because you got that work word, and so many blessings are always coming to you because you are always in this open receiving energy. You have such abundance mindset, and that attracts even more to you. Beautiful. So pile 2, this is all I have for you. I want to thank you and your spirit guides for coming through. I hope you have a great day. Bye. Hi everyone. So if you chose image 3 as your option, then this is your reading. I will start with shuffling your tarot cards. Universe, spirit guides, source, the creator. Any messages for pile 3 about the fear which is not true? Okay, you have 1, 2. Should I? I shouldn't. I put that back and it just fell over. Any messages about the fear which isn't true? Pile 3. Okay, so you have King of Wands, 8 of Cups, Page of Coins reversed, and 4 of Swords reversed. So for those of you who have a fear about a specific opportunity, then I'm getting a message that you feel confident about leaving this opportunity because it's not emotionally fulfilling you, but you have this fear that you might regret it or you might not get another opportunity like that. So you are in this energy that should I do this even though you're not being emotionally fulfilled. And you also have Artist card as a pre-shuffle card along with Saboteur. So I feel like for you, being emotionally connected with your work is really important. And some people are really good at doing their work even though they are not emotionally connected to it. But for you, I feel like you have this artist spirit. So you cannot engage in something for a long time which is not emotionally fulfilling. So let's talk about the light attributes of Artist. Expressing a dimension of life that is just beyond the 5 senses, inspiring others to see life symbolically. Shadow attributes, using talent as an excuse to mistreat others, posing as the starving artist to elicit pity. Saboteur, light attribute, highlights your fear of self-empowerment and the changes it would bring to your life. Yeah, I feel like you are really confident and passionate about leaving something which is not fulfilling you emotionally, but at the same time there's this fear that you might not receive something like that again, especially if you are self-employed or you don't have a 9-to-5 job where you have a fixed salary every month. Then yeah, this fear is valid, but I feel like for you, emotional fulfillment is really important when it comes to work. You think really forward, so you're already thinking about the potential rejections you might face. If all of this is resonating with you, pile 3, I feel like for some of you this fear is related to a relationship, so I should shuffle some more cards. Any messages about this fear about relationships from the universe, source, creator, King of Coins, and 3 of Swords. I want to take one more about this relationship. So for those of you who have this fear which is related to a relationship, then I'm getting a message that yeah, there is something about rushed decision. Your guys want you to not take any rushed decisions. So they want you to think it clearly. And most of you have a really strong intuition, so you already know if you have a future with this person. Instead of suppressing your own needs, you're being called to take a really informed, I just heard informed, you're being called to take an informed decision. Don't make any rushed decisions regarding that. So for those of you who have this fear related to career, I feel like that's a really valid fear to have, especially if you don't have a stable income. But your guides want you to know that for you especially, being emotionally fulfilled is really important. And I feel like most of you are really afraid of the changes in life after you will walk away from this thing which is not fulfilling you emotionally. So work on that fear of change. So pile 3, I did a quick automatic writing session for you, and I got this message. So you have hovering, you have Uranus. Uranus is about something which is unexpected, a radical change out of the norm, something unexpected. I feel like, yeah, I just said radical change. I feel like because you also have this fear of change. For those of you who have this fear about career, I feel like you already know that change is a part of life. So this is just a reminder for you to again get this, that this change will always be over you. It will always be hovering over you. So it's up to you when you want to embrace it. Then you have something Monday. I feel like something Monday, and then you have work related. I feel like this upcoming Monday or on any Mondays, something work related which is important might happen. It might be connected to this change, and whatever this is, it was around you, it was hovering around you for some time. Then you have woman. So a woman might be significant. Pile 3. Then you have 100. 100. Then you have mesmerize. Then you also have Mrs. Humdrum. Don't get caught up in humdrum of life. Then you have puns. Then you have moon. Moon. Moon cycles might be important for you. So if you're being called to do some new moon or full moon rituals or manifestation practices, then this is a sign that it might be really helpful for you to manifest all you desire. Then you have Zooms. Then you have books. So if there is a book which is stuck in your head or you're thinking about it, then this is a sign that you should read it. Wondering. When I was writing that, I got this really specific message. So it might resonate with a few of you, but I feel like someone is wondering if you are single or if you're married. So pile 3, any messages from the universe, the spirit guides about this fear which is not true. You have 5th house, Sun and Virgo. If you have decided to leave a job or any project which is not emotionally fulfilling you, then you're being called to start taking action on finding a new one. So if you haven't already, but you're thinking about leaving some project, then you're being called to start actively working on finding a new job. You don't have to wait to leave before you start this. You can start this now. And if you have already left this unfulfilling job or project, then yeah, this is a clear sign that your guides really want you to be more active about this job search. Fifth house, Sun, creativity. If you have some creative projects, or if you're an artist, you got that card, then you're being called to show your work. You can show that on social media or exhibitions. Yeah, make it a more consistent part of your life. Pile 3. Any messages for pile 3? Any messages for pile 3 about this fear which is not true? Appreciation. I feel like people are romantically interested in you and they really appreciate you, and especially how you look. So you might be really physically attractive, pile 3. Yeah, many people appreciate how you look. So pile 3, any messages about the fear they have which is not true? So pile 3, any messages? Fog. Yeah, for those of you who have this fear about relationship, cognitive dissonance. That also is kind of like a fog. I feel like this mental fog will be cleared soon for you to see this clearly. You deserve someone who appreciates you, who is fully committed to you. Pile 3, any messages about the fear they have which is not true? Karma. There's nothing from a past life that cannot be addressed in the current life. I feel like if you have a specific creative talent, it might be connected to your past life, and that might be the reason why you're so good at it naturally. Pile 3, any messages about the fear they have which is not true? Thank you. Spirit guides, universe. Dolphin. Dolphin, innately intelligent, healer, light blessings. The gifts of the dolphin are beyond what our human minds can grasp. Dolphin personalities are often drawn to the healing arts as they are sensitive to the subtle and enjoy working on this level of spirit. It's easy for dolphin types to underestimate the impact they make in the world. These creatures play such an important role in the wheel of karma. Wow, you also have karma card. These creatures play such an important role in the wheel of karma that coming in contact with the dolphin type will change the entire course of your day. And this is just over 8 of cups. So I feel like every place you go to, every place you step your foot on, I feel like you kind of energetically change it for the better. Like these healing footprints which you leave wherever you go. So yeah, coming in contact with you might also change people around you because you have this healing ability. This card can also indicate a profound blessing is on the way. Wow, that's a good news, pile 3. A profound blessing is on the way. Maybe you might receive an opportunity soon, which is a really big blessing for you, something you dreamed about. You have the power, yeah, pile 3, you have the power to empower people. Maybe that's one of the qualities you have which you are meant to show to the world. Maybe you're meant to heal people. Maybe you're meant to be a healer, pile 3. So this might not resonate with every one of you, but that might be one of your services which you're meant to do. Out of balance underestimates own power. So I feel like if you underestimate your own power, that makes you an even better guide for others, because you know what it feels like. You know how to come out of that powerless feeling. To bring into balance like-minded spirits. You're being called to find like-minded individuals so you don't feel alone, because you are different. You are a healer. So yeah, if you can, you're being called to find your community. Interact with people who are similar to you, like-minded individuals. Pile 3. Any messages for pile 3? Any messages for pile 3? The drum. Wait, you also got humdrum. Humdrum in your dramatic writing session. Okay, drum 15. The rhythm of the drum tunes you to the beating heart of the universe. Its wood frame links you to the trees and helps you journey to the lower world where the roots and the upper world through its branches. The drum invites a trance state where healing and prophecy begin. Wow, pile 3. Some of you are definitely healers. That might be one of your purpose, because I believe in multiple purposes. Yeah, that is a huge confirmation. Some of you might be healers. The drum invites you to take the next bold step in your journey. Yeah. You got Uranus, which is about a radical change. You also have this 8 of Cups, which is about leaving something because it's not fulfilling you. So there's a next bold step which you're being called to take. And I feel like you know what this is, because it has been, like this word says, hovering around you. The forces of heaven and earth are aligned behind you, supporting effortless action. This is not a time to push against the river. The current will take you exactly where you want to go. Allow yourself to be carried by the rhythm of what is really essential in your life. You travel to the beat of a different drum. It's time to acknowledge you do not fit a mold or role or relationship that is not in tune with you. Yeah, this is also again confirming so many messages. It's time to acknowledge that you do not fit a mold, and you also got that message that you're being called to find a community of like-minded individuals because you feel alone. So this is confirming that. And you do not fit a mold or relationship that is not in tune with you. So this message is for those of you who have this fear about this relationship. It's time for you to acknowledge that, like this card says. Find your rhythm, respond to your heartbeat, to the distant drum, of the distant drum. The price you pay for lingering becomes higher with each passing day. Now is the time to move on. So lingering is a similar word to hovering. So the price you pay for lingering becomes higher with each passing day. This radical change, this big change has been hovering, lingering around you. And this is a message that with each passing day, I would not say difficult, but it might be more uncomfortable as each day is passing. So the sooner you embrace this change, the better it is for you, pile 3. Now is the time to move on. Some of you might even see 1, 2, 3 angel number as a sign that you are on the right path. Pile 3, any messages for pile 3 about this fear they have, which is not true? Advancement and signs. Yeah, this jump card was talking about so many confirmation which we already discussed earlier in this reading. So that is also reminding me that you will get so many signs, pile 3. So keep observing them because they are leading you to your path. The universe has been gently nudging you forward by revealing to you signs and synchronicities. Yeah. Keep observing because you are being led to your path. Advancement, a strong energy is propelling you forward. Follow the stirrings of your heart. If there is any area of your life where you feel called to advance, then don't ignore that nudge. It is leading you to your path. So pile 3, I will shuffle your letters. Lot. Maybe this is a message for you to start doing time blocking, where you set aside a block of a time to do a specific thing. It's kind of like a productivity tool. So this might be a message to have this journal where you are writing all your to-do list and you are prioritizing them. ET, yeah, you might feel like an alien because you are so different from other people around you. Hit, and this is just over signs. I feel like signs you will get about whatever this thing is, I feel like they will be really, really loud. So they won't be subtle, they will hit you. So they are not subtle signs. I feel like your guys, this universe, they are sending you really, really loud signs, especially when it comes to leaving something which is not fulfilling you. So pile 3, you are a really creative soul. Some of you might be an artist, and some of you are definitely a healer. And there's a really significant big change which has been hovering around you for some time now. And you guys want you to know that as each day will pass, you will feel even more uncomfortable. So it's better to do it as soon as possible. And I know it's easier said than done, but that is a really strong message which is coming through, to embrace this change, because it is kind of inevitable. Change is an inevitable part of life. So you guys, this universe wants you to embrace this change, and you will get really loud signs which you cannot ignore. So march to your own drums, because you are different. Embrace that. Don't try to fit in with the society's mold. Pile 3, embrace that uniqueness. So this is all I have for you, pile 3. I hope you enjoyed this reading. I want to thank you and your spirit guides for coming through. I hope you have a great day. Bye.